Example number 9, we're asked to differentiate the following two expressions. So I'm going to go ahead and differentiate this guy first. So I've got d dx of the following. So this is d dx of, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that everything's written so that everything's up top in the numerator. So that'll make life a little bit easier for me. Now I'm going to differentiate, so this is going to be 12x to the third plus negative 2x to the negative 2, because I'm subtracting 1 off the power every time. Don't go to 0, right? Because negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. So minus 5 times negative 3 is negative 15, so I'll make that positive. And then that's going to be x to the negative 4. So we'll write this as 12x to the third minus 2 over x squared plus 15 over x to the fourth. Now for b, b's a little bit more difficult. I'm going to actually erase this over here. And the reason is that I've got a lot of room to work with b. B is a little bit more difficult because you have to realize that the denominator is the product of two functions. So using our quotient rule, we have the following. We have the low times the derivative of the top, or the derivative of the high, minus the top, I started writing the denominator, minus the top times the derivative of the bottom. Now here's where we have to be careful. The derivative of the bottom, so this is low d high, this is high, this is going to be the derivative of the low, the bottom. I can't just automatically apply the power rule here because I have the product of two functions. So I've got to take the derivative of the first times the second function plus the derivative of the second function times the first, like that. And then we still have to put this all over the denominator squared. So this is our low squared. So low d high minus high d low over low squared. This guy right here is 0. Okay, so this guy is gone. Over here we've got an ugly mess. So I've got a negative 1 out in front of 2x to the third plus 8x plus 2x to the third plus 6x and that is all over this guy at the bottom. Okay, so here I've got 4x. I still got a negative out in front. I'm just going to leave that way out in front of everything. So I've got 4x to the third plus 14x over x squared plus 3 squared x squared plus 4 squared. Just like that. Now what you could do is you can see if you can factor anything out up top here. And kind of as a side note, I could pull out a 4 and an x, and I'd be left with x squared plus 7. But that really doesn't get me a whole lot because it's not like I got a common factor anywhere. So this right over here is good enough, and we can go ahead and leave our solution just like this.